Art is in every day. It has a great number of altered functions throughout history, making its purpose difficult to measure. Now, art has many unique and diverse reasons, and for being created, the place of art is simply irresistible. If you're watching the show for the very first time, this is the Art Express, and I am Tolokwe Lamidi, your host. First on Gallery, Art House Contemporary, in collaboration with Co, presents a private preview of Demola Ogunwajo's solo exhibition titled Area Art. Let's take a look.
Demola Ogunwajo. I'm an artist. I've been practicing art now for maybe close to like 20 years, and I enjoy what I do. Art is the expression of one's soul, expression of one's spirit. A man is not just an empty body. We are carrying something, we're a vessel, and it is the spirit in us that speaks out. I use acrylic on canvas essentially, but I work on found objects and I do video installation too. Yeah. Essentially, any medium that best suited for the message that I want to convey. So I use all material that is available at any point in time.
This body of work is influenced by the aesthetics of local sign posters and bumper stickers adorned on trucks, buses and motorcycles in Nigeria.
This exhibition, I call it Area Art. It's a celebration of what we have, celebration of things that abound around us that we don't, how do I say, it's pedestrian, we don't give much thought towards it, but they are valuable elements which can contribute a whole lot to our culture. The whole idea is to harness the elements of our culture, which we don't give much attention to, but which are available to us, which are valuable to us, which have great potentials that that can contribute to our culture, the development of our culture.
Demola Ogunwajo is interested in the signs and symbols of his environment, transforming everyday experiences with a spectacular twist. Ogunwajo depicts ordinary scenes with an otherworldly dimension, one of angels, astronauts, and superheroes.
A whole lot of artists that I've come across, I've met, that have inspired me. Lamidi Fakeye, Tolawewe, Wole Lagunju, Bruce Onopakweya, a whole lot of them.
My name is Joseph Gergel and I work at Co, an art gallery in Lagos, Nigeria. This is a solo exhibition of a Nigerian artist named Demola Oganajo. He has been working on this project over the last decade and it's influenced by street signs and symbols and stickers that he sees around the streets in Lagos. Stickers that are on buses and trucks and signs on the walls. And he's looking at how the images of popular culture speak to larger notions about humanity.
This is one of the most lovely exhibitions I've visited this year. I'm a lover of pop culture, or probably because I find so much interest in popular culture and I've read a lot about it and I see it all around me, so I can really connect to this exhibition because it's more or less like what I see in the society, but interpreted in a very unique way and very creative and very interesting pieces all put together.
His paintings are metaphors that examine the philosophical complexities of modern life, often with spiritual, religious, or political undertones.
Are you there? You get me now? So you are watching the Art Express on TVC. If you know you want to be doing well specially, don't stop watching. All right?
Also on gallery, Fresh Voices, The First Momo is an art exhibition by Tag Africa, produced by Dele Awoshika, curated by Ebun Owo. It featured 6 emerging artists. Let's meet them.
My name is Dele Awoshika. I'm an entrepreneur and I would call myself an art patron for many years. I started out as a collector and during the pandemic last year I kind of realized that all the artwork I had collected, rather than just keep them for personal consumption, I wanted to share that pleasure with the public, and I decided to start an art gallery. It's not exclusively young artists. I feel people need a platform. We also celebrate masters who have, put their name on the map and they're on the radar. But I feel that the way the world is, and with the connected world where a lot of young talent need to be discovered and need a platform to express themselves.
In this exhibition, the expressionist paintings of these artists concentrates on concepts such as truth, love, simplicity, culture, and harmony. The emotional impact of the images are the focus of the paintings. All original artworks are enhanced with rich colors, forms and textures. The artists have rendered paintings with their hearts and are mostly inspired by the surrounding world. Through their titles, the exhibiting artists hope to give viewers discretion for reflection from their paintings. However, the artists believe that art is subjective and the audience gets to create their own story by the emotions that surface.
name is Gracie Gabata. I'm a visual artist, one of the participating artists during this exhibition, Fresh Voices. I'm actually exhibiting 5 of my works. I have the first work, What Nests. It's a series, but I'm exhibiting just one of the series, What Nests 2. And also I'm exhibiting Blue Scarf, I'm exhibiting Covered, Solace, then Yellow Butterfly. Behind me is Yellow Butterfly, which is a piece that documents the transformation that occurs in the life of an African maiden.
My name is Paul Ayia. I'm one of the exhibiting artists in this exhibition titled Fresh Voice. So it's just like lending out our voice to the world and letting you know that artists like us also exist. So I'm showing a couple of my works here, and this particular one is titled Soul Sisters, talking about the concept of dualities. And in Yoruba land, duality comes in form of a twin, which we call as, it's a god in Yoruba land called Orisha Ibeji.
I have 5 couple of works right behind me. One of them is titled Social Lockdown Dialogue. While I try to portray using texturized materials, it talks about 2 beautiful, elegant women, African women, having dinner, breakfast, and having a discussion concerning what is really happening about insecurity, and during it also resulted to the protests that happened recently.
I'm Miriam Adeolubumi, and I'm a visual artist. My works here are titled Extraordinary Woman. So it's in series. So I have the series 1 and 2, and this one here is untitled. But I have reason for it. The reason for me creating this particular piece is because my grandpa, he loves smoking. So it actually inspires me because my grandpa loves to be himself. He'll be like, I'm this, I'm that. He doesn't keep secret or chase anybody away from him. He loves being himself.
My name is Sophia Igbelovia. I'm an artist. I work with metaphor and acrylic. I did some of my paintings there, like the 1, 2, 3 is a series, talks about my experience during the lockdown. Because during the lockdown I was depressed. So the first one showed how I was depressed, and the second one, which is they are all titled Blinded No More.
So my name is Buki Awoshika, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be here. I'm excited to be part of this exhibition titled Fresh Voices. It's a welcome change, right? Because a lot of exhibitions you go to, you find known artists, right? But this is one. They're trying to promote local artists, and the work is beautiful. I mean, I've seen beautiful pieces here.
Dr. Akunle Adeyemi is my name. They are fantastic works, but beyond that, I love the coming together of younger artists to do things like this, particularly at this present time of their lives and of the country.
It's been an incredible day. I think what the Adeline Gallery is doing in terms of showcasing this incredible group of young artists is truly admirable. I'm just blown away by the talent. I think the stories behind a lot of this art has been really inspiring. I think a lot of these artists are going to be big names in the future. It's been a thoroughly enjoyable day.
Today on Theatre, Flower, which is a musical monologue, tells the story of 6 women, a faithful wife, an accused murderer, a corporate leader, a religious hopeful, a trophy wife, and a sex worker who navigates corporate issues relating to their existence in a modern Nigerian society. Produced by Obukom Ibro, directed by Benga Yusuf, featuring Waje, Ufoma McDermott, and Evina Ibro, to mention a few.
Flower, which is a musical monologue, tells the story of 6 women, a faithful wife, an accused murderer, a corporate leader, a religious hopeful, a trophy wife, and a sex worker, who navigate complex issues relating to their existence in a modern Nigerian society while promoting the emancipation of discriminated women. The show featured some talented entertainers including Waje, Elvina Ibru, and Ufoma McDermott, who delivered brilliant musical and dance numbers while telling the stories of the characters.
The idea behind Flower the Musical is to create an awareness about women's issues. Basically what we're trying to do here is to get women and girls more aware of things that happen that are so-called stigmas and that make people feel that they're not worthy, girls are not worthy because certain things have happened to them, you know, and keep them enclosed or shelled up and not live a life that is fulfilling. So what we're trying to do here is to make them aware that they're not alone. You're never alone in the situation. There are lots of people that are facing similar challenges, and we want to give them hope and make them understand that there's always something to live for.
For her. She can wait for all I can. There is no hope. I'm locked in here forever because I love him. His love increases me. I love him.
Waiting for men has not really been my thing. But they're the reason why I have become successful. Why don't I still like them?
My name is Benga Yusuf. I'm a producer and artistic director of Flower the Musical. Well, Flower the Musical is a women empowerment musical. It's a show that highlights the various vices challenging our female gender in the society. And in all sense, it's not a show that brings out the problem, but it's a show that projects the solution, which is to rise up, which is to stand up, which is to get up from that seat of shame, the seat of rape, and dust your body off and move on.
You can't dream it, yes you'll achieve it, only you can't dream it, one that your dream. I think it's possible, right beautiful, only I can dream it.
My name is Elvina Baby Ibru, and I am an actor, producer, sometimes a director, sometimes a writer. I play a lady called Woman by the Book, and without giving away too much of the story, she's been married for 13 years, no baby, so she has gradually turned to God for a miracle. That's her in a nutshell.
Take all the silver in your bowl. Take all the arms in your bones. Take all my kisses and love. Take all your patience and hope. Made of mother and
Hi, my name is Nini Mbono. I'm an actor and I play Trophy Wife in this play, Flowers, the musical. Well, as the name of the character is Trophy Wife, her husband married her because she befits his status. So it's more or less, him showing her off, like, okay, this is part of my achievement. So he's a very rich man, a powerful man, a socialite, sort of people that will go for golf tournaments and the likes, polo, and then they get their awards and they just those men that just brandish all of their achievements. So to him, his wife is also another achievement. So he just shows her off and then she doesn't do anything. There's no purpose to her. She's just another piece of object or another possession in his house or in his life.
My name is Tosin Adeyemi. Yes, I'm an actor and producer. Well, I played the role of Woman in Chair. Woman in Chair is a faithful wife. She goes through a lot. She was circumcised as a child. So we see her go through the phase of and how the circumcision affected her marriage. Eventually led her husband out. Well, we're not saying that's the reason for the husband going out, but we see her go through all these phases, and she eventually becomes a widow.
What is love if you have to die for it? What is love if you have to kill for it? What is love if you have to bleed for it? What is love if you have to die for it? What is love? What is love?
My name is Oluchi Udi Tochku. I played a woman in prison uniform. She murdered her lover and she was taken to prison awaiting trial, but she was hurt because he had raped her and that was the reason why she murdered him. So she's a woman who is in pain but is trying to still liberate herself.
What do you see? What do you feel? What do you see? What do they call? What do you breathe? What do you hear? What do you see? What do they call? Everybody got to feel it. Everybody got to feel it. Stop this noise in my head. Is that too much to ask for? Power. No, power. 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 What do you want I can do? Will it stop my husband from getting tired of me? Will it stop his mother from looking for another woman for me? Kai. 13 years. 13 years of
Next time on the Art Express. Most people have an appreciation for art. They either enjoy observing or creating it. Art seeks to remind us it is in our everyday. And that's our package on today's show. My name is Tolulokwe Lamidi. Keep it with us same time next week.